It just is what it is, okay? This is me and my authenticity and my authentic truth. And I'm just, listen, I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's okay if you have no idea what you want to talk about. And I say that today, right now, because I don't know what I want to talk about today. But I have dedicated myself to showing up here every day, and I am not giving up. Over these past few days, I have not been in the mood in particularly to show up and talk to the people. However, I have been proud of myself because I still did it. And I think that I think that I will have many times along the next 300 and however many odd days that is left here on this challenge for me, where I genuinely just don't know what to talk about, and or I just don't feel like talking, and that's okay. I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna show up no matter the time of the day, no matter what's happening, no matter the circumstances. I'm pretty sure y'all will see me on the days I am sick, on the days I am moody, and on the days that I'm just not feeling it, and that's okay, because what I am trying to do, my desire is to create community, right? Like, I want to create community. I want my people, my tribe, my community of folks that I can be my most authentic self with. And of course, we know that this is the internet, right? Like, anybody can troll, like anybody can stop by. But I think that the more I continue to show up and the more my voice is etched into the YouTube algorithm, the likelihood that my people will continue to attract to me. And I believe that from the bottom of my heart. So I'm going to keep showing up because I am desiring alignment with my community and those who resonate with my message. And so I think that a lot of times I feel like once I get going, right, like once I start talking, I'm okay. That's why I'm like, it just don't matter because I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna hit record, and whatever come out of my mouth is what's gonna come out of my mouth. And whether we get to 10 minutes, hopefully we get to 10 minutes and past 10 minutes, but I don't know. But what I do want to talk about is the fact that I have maybe like 5 or 6 days until I leave, and move abroad for the second time. I know I talked about this on my last video. And if you haven't looked at that, please check it out because I talked about five, things that are going to be five of the things that I am looking forward to this time around, opposed to, the last time. But right now and in today, I've just been packing. And I realized that I really don't have a lot of stuff. I don't have a lot of stuff. My friend, he is coming, right now to, oh my gosh, like, y'all, my little camera about to fall off. I hope it don't fall. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. And I'm not editing this out, okay? Just FYI, I'm not editing this out. It just is what it is, okay? This is me and my authenticity and my authentic truth. And I'm just, for one, like, okay, so just for one, like me in this 365-day challenge, and the beauty of me putting this out without any like editing and without me like filtering myself is that you get the raw, authentic truth of who I am and how I really show up with my friends. Like, this is how I communicate, and this is how I talk to my friends. And I'm very like quirky, and I stumble on my words, and I'm very like rambly and go down so many rabbit holes that but it's just who I am, right? So sometimes I talk really fast, sometimes I talk really slow. Sometimes I have a lot of ums and and let me think about that. And sometimes I have a lot of like just rambling, just going. You gonna get it. You get it. You getting it all. You getting it all. You getting me in my authentic self and in my truth. And I just think that is beautiful. I think that is beautiful. I relate more to the creators who just talk. And that's me, right? Like, those are my people. I relate to the ramblers. I prefer long form content. There is a reason why I am a YouTuber. There's a reason why I always come back to YouTube. I have not been consistent on Instagram. I have not been consistent on what's the other one? TikTok. Like, and it's because there's this thing of like sound bites, and I don't want a soundbite. Like I want to talk about how I arrived to this conclusion. Like I'm a very philosophical person. Like I am very like introspective, and I'm also very philosophical. And so the way that I speak and the way that I talk, I want to explain how I arrived to this quote, or how I arrived to this, you know, a life experience. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to just soundbite my life and my truth just for the sake of like algorithm, or for the sake of like short form content. People who prefer short form content. And I just for myself have come to the conclusion that those who value long form content, those who value my message, those who value my voice, those who value what I'm speaking, what I'm teaching, and how I'm living my life, they'll come. They'll come if I keep showing up. I have created this open space, this open, little corner of the interwebs where you all can come and hang out and, just chit chat with me. Just hang out with me. And I love it when I run across creators who have created that space. In particular, there are two women in my life that I'm so grateful for. I was just saying out loud, like, oh, I am grateful that I have ran across these two women and I am in their communities. And, I'm like, these women don't know me from a can of paint, but they have been two of like, I'm about to start crying. These two women have been two of the most influential women in my life during this time and space and in this season. And I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful to even have like semi close community to them, like, but not really. Like, I can't. Like I can't call them on the phone and be like, "Hey, girl," you know what I'm saying? But I'm close enough to where I can relate to who they are. I can relate to their mission. I can relate to their story, and I just hear myself and see myself in them. And when they speak, I'm just like, I just was thinking about that, girl. When I hear something that they say, I'm just like, girl, like I literally was just talking about that. And I listen to a video and I'll be like, oh my God, this is what I experienced. This is exactly how you know, and it's just so beautiful for me because I don't have a lot of friends. Like I don't have a lot of friends. I don't have like a close knit tribe. Really, honest to God, like what's honest to God, like I really only have one friend. Truly, no, I'm not gonna say that. I have one friend and I have several acquaintances. So I probably have like one friend that knows me, that we check in, that we stay. No, I'm not gonna say that. Let me see. Okay, I think I got four friends. It is so funny. I had to stop and think about it. The reason being I had to stop and think about it is because they're not girls. They're all men, three of which, oh man, the light went out. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. The light went out, y'all. I'm just gonna keep going. But anyway, like three of which, like I've had sexual relations with. So But that don't matter, right? That actually really don't matter because they are still my friends. Yeah, yeah, I'm really selling my business today. But anyway, it don't matter. You know, this is how you know that I just didn't come here today with anything to talk about, so I'm just shooting the shit for real. But like, what was I saying? Okay, so I have four friends, and then I have three acquaintances, and I'm grateful for those people. But as I said before, like I don't have any girlfriends, and it's very different to be in community and in relationship with women. You know what I mean? Like I can be in relationship with men, and the conversations and the way that the men show up for me, I really do genuinely appreciate, but it's so different being able to have girlfriends. And at another time I'll kind of discuss with you all how I have arrived to this point where I really don't have any girlfriends. But I say that to say, like, these two women are just so influential in my life, and I'm so grateful for them, and they have both in their own way inspired me to be here right now. They have inspired me in their own way to show up here authentically, to show up here imperfect, to show up here despite the algorithm, to show up here despite the numbers, to show up here despite, who's looking at me right now. They have both, not all, they have both inspired me to be here in this present moment in time, speaking on this camera. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful because I'm just grateful because I ask Spirit, put me into alignment and put me into community with people that can help me evolve and help me grow. I ask Spirit to align me with community that I can resonate with. Because I do know that my way of living, my way of thinking is very, very different from the masses. I know that. I know that the way that I live my life and just the person that I am internally, like I've always been the black sheep of my family. Like nobody really knows what I'm talking about. Like a lot of people, they just don't know what I'm saying. But in these communities, they know what I'm saying. Like I don't have to filter myself. I don't have to filter my truth. I don't have to dumb it down, or you know, I don't have to skate on the surface. Like I can go deep and I can be my authentic self. And that's what I want, right? Like I want more community and more people in my life where they understand what I'm saying in my truth. And I don't have to change or be any different or be inauthentic or be flat or dull or boring or, just to appease, the situation or the circumstance. Like I can just be myself and it can be refreshing. It can be um, like a fulfilling relationship. And so that's why I'm here, y'all. Like that's why I'm here. I'm here because I'm just trying to create my own little community of that, right? Like I've seen what these women are doing. I've seen what they have done and what they are doing. And I'm like, I can have a little piece of that too. It's not going to be exactly in a way that they, have built it. It's not going to be exactly, their kind of people because we all have our individual things that make us uniquely us, but there are little bits of pieces that kind of overlap. And so I think that if I could just, you know, if I could just see these women and relate to them so much without knowing them and see what they have built, I can do it for myself too. And that starts with me showing up every single day. That sure starts with me showing up, like I said, imperfectly, and just being myself. Even when the camera, even when the light is not good, even when the light go out mid video, like what am I gonna do? I already said so much that was so good. I'm not gonna start over. I'm not gonna start over. Like, no, for what? So yeah, yeah, I'm grateful for so many things. I'm proud of myself for so many things. This journey that I'm about to go on, I was just thinking about like 10 years from now, am I going to be able to say that I know four languages and my daughter knows four languages and I got 50, I've been to 50 countries and my daughter has been to 40 countries and like, am I going to be able to say that this is my life? The woman that I am today, the life that I am creating today, what is it going to look like 10 years from now? That's where I'm sitting at today, and I'm just imagining what that's going to be like. I'm so excited. I'm such a dreamer, y'all. I love dreaming. I love dreaming. Sometimes I used to think like, is this escapism? Like, is dreaming escapism from reality? But it is, right? Because a dream is not in this reality, right? But we do know that we live in different realms. I do believe that we live in different realms and that there are things happening in other realms simultaneously. So I do think that there is a realm where the things have already manifested, right? And they're already happening. And I think that there is of course, there is a dream realm when we go to sleep. But I think that there are these different parts of reality that we can't really see. And so, yeah, I'm super grateful. So grateful. Um, what was I about to say? I lost my train of thought. I don't know what I was about to say. I was saying that anyway, I think I completely lost it. I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting packed. I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting packed, and I will see you all back here tomorrow. Peace, love, and light, beautiful souls.